using state-of-the-art technology to bring that noise to listeners all over Solís.
Yes, they get paid to do this. It's the Tiago and Santiago Show.
Welcome back to Tiago en Santiago. ¿Cómo están ustedes? I am Tiago.
Which must mean that I am Santiago.
Yeah, probably. Santiago?
Yes?
As you know, I consider myself quite an enthusiastic reader.
No, I actually did not know that about you. I know you watch a lot of TV that is based on books, but I don't think that's the same thing.
It's pretty much the same thing.
For example, I have read all of the books of Diego el Santo. I know what happens at the end.
See, everyone does. That show is about the first ever Espinosa that came to Solís 500 years ago. The end of that show is the formation of the country of Solís.
Yeah, well...
Okay, fine. Let's pretend that I read a lot.
Yes, let's pretend.
I had the honor of receiving an advanced copy, which I hold in my hand right here, of Oscar Espinosa's autobiography, titled, I Am the Son of My Father.
Oh, wow, nice. I remember what I learned in school about Señor Espinosa's dad, León. But I assume...
This place. I'm ashamed to tell you, Rico, that in my youth, I was one of the researchers responsible for sanitizing this ruin.
Yeah. You said you had a part in sanitizing this place.
Archaeologists in Solís are trained to reconstruct the truth. We were historical spin doctors, nothing more. This place was my first assignment, fresh from school. A park celebrating the false history. My eyes were opened here.
Be glad they were opened at all.
Every day, my friend. Ironically, Otorongo's fiercest general and ally, rumored to have killed hundreds of Spaniards, despite their superior weaponry and armor, is buried in this mockery of history.
What was his name?
Sadly lost to Espinosa manipulation of the facts. I hope we can restore it somehow.
That hurt.
Look out! ¿Qué demonios? Ay, my back. Need a massage.
Hola, papá. No, I haven't heard from Mama. And if she doesn't want to talk to you, then that's okay.
All right. Wall's open, Javi.
We struggled to solve this riddle in my youth. When it defeated us, we simply built this heinous park to hide it in plain sight.
Far in the east, in Terre de Mont. Another broken line. No help.
No help. Rico. Interred. Evidence that we will find Otorongo's burial ground. But where in the east? Rico. Rico. My friend. This is it. I figured it out. Arranged in the correct order. These lines Far in the east, interred among the forest mountains breaking waves along the ocean shore. My empire there lies dead and buried. Only 5 beds remain, awaiting the grim faces of my forebears. I know now. It is all so clear. Rico, I will meet you in Kuya. Together, we will open Otorongo's tomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a big man.
Watch that go.
Ha! Easy.
Service either?
No, I did not.
And then you left the service after one tour and then ended up doing ready. Buen trabajo.
It's easier work than most, Tiago.
At least you got to wear one of those cool masks. Por favor, Santiago, tell me you wore one of those masks.
No, I did not. Back when I served, the Black Hand did not wear masks when they were stationed in Solís.
You were the worst Black Hand.
Wearing masks at home? This is a relatively new development, and one that I...
army of chaos.
Easy.
Ah, yes!
Watch out!
Let's roll.
Great historical figure as Diego Espinosa.
Pues, I felt a real responsibility to be true to the role. This was a flesh and blood human being we are talking about. An ancestor to one of the most influential, powerful men of this century, Oscar Espinosa. It was very important that I get the performance just right.
I think you're doing an amazing job. So, are you on the set right now?
We are.
And what's going to be happening on the next season of Diego El Santo? It seems like the Espinosas have pretty much eliminated all of their threats. The Cacha and the Aipa tribes have been united.
Hey, what happened to no spoilers?
And the bloodthirsty war chief named Otorongo has been killed.
The most dangerous work is still ahead, Tiago. The indigenous tribes may have been united, but they are still not part of the colonies yet. And there are dangerous factions within each tribe that do not appreciate the benevolence of Diego's rule.
Oh, it sounds like it's going to be very, very exciting. I cannot wait to see it. Do you mind if I ask a couple questions that aren't about the next season?
Claro. It would be nice to talk about something else for a change.
Do you do all of your own stunts? Because Diego Espinosa has some pretty intense action scenes where he's defending his people from an onslaught of angry tribesmen or putting down some insidious mutinies in his ranks.
I do. I do perform most of my own stunts. I train very hard to try to make the action look as real as possible.
Oh, it looks real. Another question. Do you ever hang out with Oscar Espinosa? You know, for research purposes?
No. Oscar Espinosa is a very busy man, and the people we are portraying have been dead for hundreds of years, so
If you do, could you ask him about Project Illapa? Because Santiago keeps bothering me about that thing.
No. I probably won't do that.
Bien, bien. Another question. You have had a lot of romantic scenes with various cast members over the years. Who was your favorite for those? Fernanda, Regina, Catalina, and did they lead to any real life intimacy? Were you actually naked in those scenes?
They're actually telling me I have to go now. Gracias, Tiago. Gracias, Santiago. I hope you all enjoy the next season of Diego El Santo when it comes out next year. Adiós, parceros.
Cuídate, mi gran amigo.
Que bien. Very professional, Tiago.
I get a little nervous.
That was one of your worst interviews yet. And that is quite an achievement.
Need it to be kind of noisy? El Rancho Viejo has all of what you're looking for. We've got arepas and empanadas and more. We have the most delicious and authentic traditional Solino cuisine that you can find anywhere, and we serve it fast. It's like going to visit your abuela, except that you'll be in and out of the building in less than 5 minutes. Come down to El Rancho Viejo.
Since the mining accident.
I know, mi amor. You are not the father.
But
Come on, Santiago.
That's ridiculous.
Please fire. Haha, yes.
Catch you later, Rico. Give him hell.
Nailed it. Let's roll.
See? Dropping supplies now.
Hey, look out! ¡Mierda! ¡Mierda!
Just working hard before, but with all these...
Supply drop is on its way, hermano.
Off we go. Too easy. Phew.
Isn't it amazing that we are...
Come up.
Roger that. Supplies incoming, Jefe.
All right then.
That's going in the teaser. Epic!
Rico. Give him hell.
We're trying to shoot this sequence, but the gear truck is just not here.
And we need this shot now!
Can you attach our stunt person to the vehicle with your gear?
So cool! Thank you, Rico!
Rico, the poem. It was brilliant. And I finally figured it out.
So, you found Old Man Otorongo's tomb?
It's right here. Built on the ruins of Otorongo City. His tomb is buried below.
What do we do now?
There are 5 Umas here. Some were taken to museums. Some still stand in their original places. But they are here. And there are 5 locks in the park below. It is Otorongo's tomb. It must be.
Far in the east, interred among the forest mountains breaking waves along the ocean shore. Where else could it be but this beautiful landscape, which the Alpa people called home? Look at this atrocity. The Espinosas and their hack archaeologists know no shame.
A big statue came out of the ground.
Miraculous. For centuries, we've been told these giant heads were mere curiosities. People took selfies with them. My empire there lies dead and buried. Only 5 beds remain, awaiting the grim faces of my forebears. The seat of Otorongo's empire was here, until the Espinosas began to erect their own city on top of it. And this is where he locked away his secrets, using the great Umas as his keys.
Another statue.
Yes. Yes. Imagine the great Alba city that was once here. It was surely the 8th wonder, before Diego Espinosa tore it apart brick by brick. And the poem was written in the language of the Espinosa conquistadors. Otorongo possessed such foresight. He knew that few or none of his descendants would speak the Quechua tongue.
There we go.
Priceless relic to such nonsense.
Music's got a good beat.
This is remarkable. We're making history, Rico.
Why are you out of breath?
Lots of stairs.
No elevator?
Forgot. Too excited.
This is last weekend? ¿Cómo está?
Perdón. ¿Todo está bien?
One more to go. This is the last one.
When the tomb is revealed, We should be ready. We may need to leave in a hurry.
That's all of them.
I'm coming. Listo. Let's go. Hurry. This is amazing, Rico. I am truly giddy. We have Otorongo's sarcophagus. What treasures will we uncover inside?
Something tells me you'll be more jazzed about it than me.
But the truth should excite all of us, Rico. Espinosa and his family, all terrible people. Generations of them, exposed for liars, thieves, and murderers. We cannot leave the tomb. I will call one of my men for extraction. Please, Rico, bring us a vehicle that can haul the sarcophagus to safety.
Ooh, that was nice.
Please, pull over! You have to let me out! men is coming with a helicopter.
Increíble. It's
Woman.
the fiercest leader of one of the most advanced cultures of the ancient world. Was not a king, but a queen. A star chart. Constellations. Look at the detail. A deed. Transferring ownership of Solís to the Spanish. For 2 pounds of silver. What's that?
It's a journal, written in Spanish.
That's, very interesting. The, oils on your skin.
Hey, what about the oils on your skin?
Dios mío. Otorongo's final days. It describes how her entire family was assassinated one by the conquistador Diego Espinosa de Malaga. This rewrites all of Solís' history. The indigenous peoples were not a warlike tribe of barbarians, but a highly scientific, progressive, and matriarchal society. Gracias. Gracias. Gracias, Rico. Bueno, ayúdame. We'll have to get this someplace safe. There's so much work to be done. There's so much left for you to teach me, Su Majestad.
Rico, we got a location on an undercover Black Hand operative. Head to a nearby vantage point if you want to help take care of them.
I'm at the spot. What's next?
You've got multiple targets to take out. And stay off the streets. We don't want them to know it was you.
Have to stay off the streets, Rico.
Rico, give him hell.
Let's roll.
Gustavo! All that and more next week on Jóvenes y Bellos. Tiago and Santiago.
That's ridiculous. Please fire us.
Tiago and Santiago. Now, with 250% even more attitude.
Tiago and Santiago bringing you another edition of Solís hoy. What are you hearing, Santiago?
No official sources are confirming it.
Of course, so let's just say it over the airwaves.
But it seems like Prospero Astillero is under new management.
Here we go again.
What? I think it's newsworthy that the largest manufacturer of naval craft in all of Solís is now being run by the Army of Chaos.
These people again.
That has to be a blow to the Black Hand. Not to mention their boss, senor.
We all know who their boss is, Santiago.
Another interesting piece of information coming out of that area. A gigantic resource that some people are referring to as Zona 2 was discovered deep in the rainforest. What's even more interesting, and this is really strange, I'm hearing that facility used to be constantly surrounded by a vicious thunderstorm.
Ah, that good old-fashioned Solino weather.
That could be. Or it could be that perhaps Oscar Espinosa is further along with his work with Project Illapa than he has revealed to us.
You are saying that Oscar Espinosa was responsible for the thunderstorms in the rainforest? Santiago, it is a rainforest. There are always storms in a rainforest.
Tiago, your complete lack of curiosity about the world around you has always amazed me.
You and many others, parcero. Bien. We'll keep our ears open for any other news of this mysterious Zona 2. You know, I actually think you might be onto something interesting.
Really?
No, I don't. Let's take a break.
Oye. I think I just heard the entire nation of Solís get dumber.
This is the Tiago and Santiago show.
Have you ever wondered who provides all of the state-of-the-art equipment, armaments, and vehicles for the Black Hand? It's Grupo Prospero. From the tanks on the ground to the jets in the sky. From the assault rifle to the rocket launcher. Grupo Prospero has been manufacturing only the best weapons and equipment for over 50 years. We're also a significant contributor to the Solino economy, providing thousands of jobs for anyone willing to work hard and get the job done. Grupo Prospero, proud supporter of the Black Hand.
You've had a long and productive day at the factory. You arrive back at your house only to have a spouse that yells at you and children that need comfort.
Stretch my legs.
Watching the news.
You're a madman. ¡Qué bueno!
Señor, por favor. I have nothing against your revolution.
Rico Rodríguez. You are my speed demon.
You're going to scuff it!
I need this.
Isn't it amazing that we are using state-of-the-art technology to bring that noise to listeners all over Solís?
Yes, they get paid to do this. It's the Tiago and Santiago show.
Welcome back to Tiago en Santiago. ¿Cómo están ustedes? I am Tiago.
Which must mean that I am Santiago.
Yeah, probably. Santiago?
Yes?
As you know, I consider myself quite an enthusiastic reader.
No, I actually did not know that about you. I know you watch a lot of TV that is based on books, but I don't think that's the same thing.
It's pretty much the same thing.
For example, I have read all of the books of Diego el Santo. I know what happens at the end.
See, everyone does. That show is about the first ever Espinosa that came to Solís 500 years ago. The end of that show is the formation of the country of Solís.
Yeah, well...
Okay, fine. Let's pretend that I read a lot.
Bien, yes, let's pretend.
I had the honor of receiving an advanced copy, which I hold in my hand right here, of Oscar Espinosa's autobiography titled, I Am the Son of My Father.
Oh, wow, nice. I remember what I learned in school about Señor Espinosa's dad, León. But I assume this book goes deeper into that?
Oh, so deep. You have no idea. The book really gives you a sense of what inspired Oscar Espinosa to become the great leader and vision. Died in a plane crash about, 15, 20 years ago?
20 years ago.
So 20 years ago, his dad dies when León's plane gets caught in a freak tornado. And in the same week that he loses his father, Oscar Espinosa has to immediately take over as the head of all the Espinosa companies.
Where he ended up doing pretty well for himself. I mean, since he took over, the economy of Solís has been, not bad.
And the Black Hand have gone from a bunch of local badasses to one of the most badass military forces on the planet.
See, of course. But I think what most people want to hear about is Project Illapa. Is there anything in the book on that? A lot of people I'm talking to are getting pretty curious out here.
Well, there's not a whole lot in the book. I don't think Senor Espinosa is going to give up any trade secrets.
Sure, but
it's just amazing that Oscar Espinosa's reaction to his father's death was to throw himself into Project Illapa. I think most people, their parents get killed by a storm and they think, okay, that's it, these things happen. But Oscar says, no, these things don't just happen. And I'm going to do everything in my power to try to stop something like that ever happening to anyone else's father or mother or nephew or landlord.
Adios.
Roger that. Supplies incoming, Jefe.
Nice ride. True, we discovered that.
Correct. Okay, next. Oscar Espinosa had
Sound like a stunt driver in a vehicle near you. Smash up what they're driving without getting out of your car. You know, for continuity.
He worked very hard to overcome.
Interesting.
Next. Oscar Espinosa is a fan of the Tiago and Santiago show.
I mean, I hope true.
Absolutely true. He mentions it several times in his autobiography.
I find that hard to believe.
And finally, according to Oscar Espinosa's new autobiography, I Am the Son of My Father, when it comes to the Tiago and Santiago show, Oscar's preferred host is Tiago.
There is no way that he wrote that in his autobiography.
No, he did.
Okay, well, what page?
What do you mean?
What page did he write that? Give me that book you're holding and tell me what page.
Oh, I can't. It's only in the digital version, I think. Kind of like a DVD extra.
You're a sad man.
You have no idea. Time to step aside for a minute. We'll be back with more Tiago and Santiago.
Very sad.
The best talk on Solís, Tiago and Santiago.
Hola a todos, this is Tiago, letting you know that we are giving away tickets for a live taping of Jimena, where you'll get to watch the rehearsal, the live show, and get to meet with Jimena herself backstage after the show. Keep listening for a chance to win.
The Black Hand, the world's most highly trained and best-equipped fighting force, deployed all over the globe, helping those in need and punishing those who would threaten the freedom and prosperity of others. And the Black Hand is looking for the next Solino that want to be a part of this team. This family, strength, order, discipline, service. The Black Hand is Solís, and Solís is the Black Hand. Find your nearest recruiter today.
That was really painful.
You know, you're very stupid, see?
These two men are proof that the truth hurts. Tiago and Santiago.
Tiago and Santiago here with another segment of Solisoy.
And this is a pretty big one.
See, obviously, the thing that most people are talking about is the gigantic tornado that ripped through Nueva Voz recently.
That thing was absolutely terrifying. I'm just happy that life is starting to more or less get back to normal around here.
Fortunately, most of the structures of the city were strong enough to stand up to what I can only assume
the cars destroyed.
are the strongest winds that have ever been experienced on this planet.
Some of the data coming out of the Solino Weather Service is just incredible. They're saying they had readings of over 480 kilometers per hour. 400?
Yes! Got it!
Go kick some ass down there, hermano. Copy. Drop incoming.
Off we go.
There's your shot, Garland.
Acknowledged. Hostile now in chopper. Surface-to-air system is online.
Command, we no longer have eyes on the hostile.
Copy. We acquire target. Now.
Supply drop is on its way, hermano.
Let's roll.
Yes! Got it! Get off of me, huevon!
Oh, they're not gonna like that upstairs. Cover your ears, but not if you're driving. It's Tiago and Santiago.
More Tiago and Santiago for you.
¿Qué hay, amigos?
Another amazing show brought to you by Grupo Prospero, pioneers of Solino security for over 50 years. So, Santiago?
That's a little weird, isn't it?
What is?
That we are sponsored by Grupo Prospero?
No, we have a lot of sponsors. Prisa Auto, Espinosa Telecom, Colibri. They pay somebody some money, not me personally, but somebody, and then we either mention them on the air or we produce a commercial for them and play that when you and I are not talking. It is very standard.
See, but I was doing some research on Grupo Prospero.
Santiago, do you know what we do not need right now?
What is that, Tiago?
We don't need a patented Santiago diatribe about one of our sponsors. Your complaining has cost us so many lucrative advertising deals over the years.
It can't be that many.
Pulso?
Their phones had terrible battery life.
Nucleo?
My computer could never handle Black Hand First Strike on max settings.
Jose Medio?
But the shirts made me look bloated.
Santiago.
Oiga bien, you made your point, but this is different.
How?
This is less a result of my very discriminating taste and more from a morality point of view.
Grupo Prospero is one of the leading providers of weapons, vehicles, and munition to the Black Hand. The Black Hand protects Solís from threats, both foreign and domestic. Therefore, we want the Black Hand to have very good weapons, ¿sí o no? Ergo...
Off we go.
Ergo, Grupo Prospero is a good thing, and I'm proud to have them as a sponsor for our show.
But why are they even advertising on our show? Do they have a lot of customers among our listeners? Are they hoping Esteban from Kunai is going to suddenly decide he'd like to purchase an attack helicopter to commute to the lumber mill or buy a turret to protect his backyard?
I think it's more of a public service announcement. You know, make sure that people know that they are being protected by some of the best soldiers using the best equipment.
See, but they don't only make weapons for the Black Hand.
Who else do they make weapons?
That's going in the teaser. Epic!
And I've heard there are... some pretty interesting individuals on their client list.
Well, that just means that they have an excellent sales team. And doesn't that mean more money into the factories here in Solís? Oye, just stop insulting the advertisers, okay? They're going to fire somebody because of this someday, and it's not going to be you, Santiago. For whatever reason, they view you as indispensable to the Tiago and Santiago show.
They probably just don't want to pay for a new sign on the door.
Probably, but they will fire someone more dispensable. Someone completely useless to the operation of the show. Someone like, no lo sé, Rafael. And Rafael needs this job very badly, or his wife will most certainly divorce him. Is that right, Rafael? See? He's nodding very vigorously through the glass.
I can see that. Fine. Let's just move on, okay? So, what were you going to talk about?
Forget. let's just step aside for a moment so we can collect.
Square system is online.
Okay, at least Grupo Prospero got a very long live read. It would normally cost a lot of money for us to talk about a sponsor for that long.
I'm sure they are very grateful. We'll be right back.
Tiago and Santiago.
That's ridiculous.
Please fire.
Tiago and Santiago. Now, with 250% even more attitude.
Have you ever wondered who provides all of the state-of-the-art equipment, armaments, and vehicles for the Black Hand? It's
Keep at it, people!
From the tanks on the ground to the jets in the sky, from the assault rifle to the rocket launcher, Grupo Prospero has been manufacturing only the best weapons and equipment for over 50 years. We're also a significant contributor to the Solino economy, providing thousands of jobs for anyone willing to work hard and get the job done. Grupo Prospero, proud supporter of the Black Hand.
On the next Jóvenes y Bellos, a reversal of fortune.
My mother's will very clearly states that the oldest living heir will take control of the company. Maria, you do not even share a drop of our family's blood.
I beg to differ, Nicolas.
Mama!
Maria is not only your sister, but your twin, and 8 minutes older as well.
Not if I have anything to say about it.
Gustavo!
All that and more, next week on Jóvenes y Bellos.
They are not nice people.
Hey, idiotas. I need a bath now. So rude.
Two guys you wouldn't want to bring home to your parents. The Tiago and Santiago Show.
More Tiago and Santiago right now. Another edition of Solís Hoy.
We're getting some interesting emails from some of our listeners in the desert recently.
You were telling me Julieta, who lives out there, has a very interesting story.
She does. She writes, "Hello, Tiago and Santiago. I loved you guys very much." We love you too, Julieta. Then she goes on, "This may sound kind of crazy, but we've had problems with sandstorms for the past few years here.
That's one of the reasons I never go out there. Not even to visit my family.
Tiago."
Perdón. Back to Julieta.
She said,
We could have something here. Looking into it.
Yes! Got it!
No hostiles found. Heading back.
We've lost the target. Stand down for now.
Hola. There's an undercover Black Hand operative looking for a ride nearby. Why don't you grab the car they're expecting and pick them up?
Excuse me?
Bien. Time to pick up your client.
Tiago and Santiago.
Hola a todos, this is Tiago, letting you know that we are giving away tickets for a live taping of Jimena, where you'll get to watch the rehearsal, the live show, and get to meet with Jimena herself backstage after the show. Keep listening for a chance to win.
This is Car 04. Client is in the vehicle.
Deployed all over the globe. Helping those in need.
Now just drive that car off a cliff, into a building, whatever. Just make sure it explodes and looks like an accident.
This family, strength.
I can't wait for these stupid rebels to be squashed. Know your place, idiotas.
And Solís is the Black Hand.
Sorrento, they're taken care of.
And we should all be safer because of it. Gracias, Rico.
We could have something here. Looking into it.
with the Army of Chaos.
Nailed it.
¡Juepucha!
Rico Rodríguez, you are my speed demon.
Let's roll. Mira, gather everyone. I think we're ready for a yapa.
Listo. I'll have everyone waiting at Estación Otorongo.
It's time to take the fight to Espinosa.
Back at your house, only to have a spouse that yells at you, and children that need constant attention. All you want to do is be treated with respect, so you open a delicious bottle of Vina la Gema. Vina la Gema is a libation of choice for the well.